completed the undertail and the tail. And in the tail it's important that the top side is curved and the bottom side is flat. So it has a certain thickness seen from the side. And also I plan to glue this against each other. And maybe also cut away a white area here. I think it's better to put the glue on the tail, because now I have all glue all over here. Nah, it doesn't show. So I'm going to fit this part a few times before gluing it, because it's a little bit tricky. It seems that the slot is just a little bit too big. Well, the tail really should point downwards. So not like this, but so. I understand now this is why this gives trouble. It's a bit difficult. Yeah, it's okay like this. So now I've glued it, and the gluing tabs here still show a little bit, but that's not something that bothers me. It's important that the tail is positioned right, so pointing downwards. And don't forget to glue the wing tips here and here. And the white inner side you can paint later on with some dark brown paint. I've glued the tabs here, and this one, and also here. And now I'm going to do all these here. The tabs to the inside. And this is the big advantage of using thin paper. So now it's more easier to apply the glue here. And we try to make the head round. All directions. Oh yeah, and maybe you can also cut a little bit in here. These feathers here. And bend it a little bit. This is the bill. You can fold the step here and form it into shape by rolling it around a skewer. And then glue it. Now you can drop a little bit of glue inside the bill to make the tip more solid. And when you glue the bill to the head, please pay attention to this line that separates the upper from the lower mandible. It really should match up with the line here. So it should go straight through. And also at the other side. The toes, you should shape them into little tubes. So use a skewer again and just roll it around. And then make little tubes. And glue the back toes against each other at the tip. Now take a sharp knife or scissors and try to make a little hole here. So, then cut it out. You can use quite a lot of glue to add the legs. I want this Kingfisher really to look downwards, so I'm gonna put the legs like this. So not like this, but more so it really points downwards. But still. So the Kingfisher is nearly finished now. And if you're good in painting, then you can also touch it up just a little bit and with watercolor, but be careful with water because the printing ink may solve. And you can paint away the white dots. With some orange color. And make sure that you have a pencil with a really fine, sharp point. Well, everywhere where you see some white areas, then you can paint it away with the watercolor. Also here and this part. And maybe you can fold this around a little bit, the toes. So now it's finished. Turned out quite well. I think the most difficult part is adjusting the undertail to the body. And maybe I can make some adjustments on the template if that's necessary. The fish. Glue all the tabs. And I just had the idea that you can cut all the way to here, so this fin sticks out a little bit, and then cut this tab here, or glue the tab. And then you need to fold all the tabs. Bend it round. Try to fit the fish onto these thin lines here. I have glued it. So now the next step is cutting away the white area. It is kind of tricky to glue the two halves against each other. Just cover one half with glue all over. and then place the other half over it, and hopefully it fits. It's inevitable that you still see a little bit of white here and there, but in the fins you can cut it away. Or paint it away with a fine brush. This is the template of the branch. I advise to print it on a little heavier paper, like 120 grams. It takes quite some time to make it, but I think it speaks for itself how it should be done. This is a finished branch. In the other video you can see how I made this texture. And I made some holes here for the nails in the wall. So that's basically it. I've now completed 3 models. This is the original painted model. And this is the model I just made. So if you still have problems with making it, then don't hesitate to mail me, and I will be happy to help you out. So thank you for watching.